Hey, what's going on? JD here, and I have a quick unboxing for you. Today, we are going to unbox U2's The Joshua Tree Super Deluxe Vinyl Box Set. For those of you who were around at that time, March 9th, 1987 is when this album was released. And it's, one of the records that has been in my collection for a very, very long time. In fact, since that date, I went and picked it up. As you can see, not in the best condition in the world, but that is the original album that I picked up way back when. So I was super excited to get this. It was released on the 30th anniversary of the album, so this is a few years ago, but I managed to get my hands on this, and I am super excited for a few reasons. One, if we take a look at the album cover again, images like this and album covers are what got me into rock photography. So Anton Corbijn, who took these photographs, my understanding is there is some photograph work in the books contained within here. So I'm super excited to dive in and see what we've got. So let's just jump right into it. We're going to break this open, and I'm just going to keep that plastic, I guess, for later on. Take the stickers off and all that kind of good stuff and throw it in the box. So we're going to dump that down there. So we've got the box here, and it looks like it is a slide out. So we got that nice gold embossing on the top of the Joshua Tree, and this is really stiff. But, that's good. So we've got the box here, and we've got, if we flip this over on the side, we can see that we've got a whole bunch of stuff here. We've got the Joshua Tree photography by The Edge, the Joshua Tree U2 Anton Corbijn photography prints, which I'm super excited to see because, like I said, there are photographers out there that do rock photography, and Corbijn has worked with people like Tom Waits as well as David Bowie. So, and of course, you're familiar with some of the imagery here. If you are a fan of U2, we've got the Joshua Tree remixes, outtakes, B-sides. We've got U2 Joshua Tree Live at Madison Square Garden. And of course, we have the Joshua Tree U2 album. So I'm going to slide these guys out, and we're just going to jump right into it. So first off, like a lot of box sets, we see that we have the digital download card. I'm not going to flip it over. Sorry, guys. That is for me. And we can see we've got the Joshua Tree U2. Flip that over. We've got some inserts here. And what do we have? It looks like we've got some album sleeves, so we have the 2 album sleeves, and then we've got the imagery here. Really, really cool looking. So if we want to just kind of compare for a moment, you can see they have gone and duplicated exactly what was in the original album. And of course, we only have, for me, we've got the one sleeve in black, as well as the poster and the lyrics from the original album. So I'm just going to put that off to the side, but it's looking very much similar. So we've got these record sleeves here, and then inside we've got the Joshua Tree U2. Nice insert. We've got, of course, that image, what was in my original album. We've got some more shots. We've got some handwritten lyric pages, as well as some more photography as well within the pages. And that's really what kind of interests me, I guess, in this whole thing, is just the imagery associated with it. There was a lot of photographs taken, as you can tell by the books, and I am super excited to delve in and take a look, and see what's there. Some great shots. And we're going to throw that there. And then we have in a black sleeve, we have the vinyl for this case. So we've got side 4, and we've got side 3. And then on the other side here, we've got the other album. We've got side 2 and side 1. So all looking really good. It is a nice, heavy, thick vinyl. We'll just pull it out there. It should just be plain old black vinyl, and you can see, there you go. So that is the vinyl copies that you get with the box set. So we're just going to put this all kind of as nicely back together as I can possibly do it. So I can go and listen to this later on. And close that up. So like I said, very much like the original album, the cover is the same. The content's a little bit different because, of course, the original album just one LP, where this is a much heavier vinyl. So moving on, we've got U2, the Joshua Tree, live at Madison Square Garden. And we got a nice picture of all the guys there on the cover. If we open it up, we can see we've got great images of all the guys, as well as we have some more sleeves. We've got some pictured sleeves. Of course, these are empty. So we've got the Edge, we've got Bono, we've got all the guys. Each one of them has a side, and we've got some words there by Bono as well. Again, super cool. And if we go in, we have, again, 33 1/3 RPM records. And we've got side 3 and 4. And on the other side, we got the Edge and Bono there. Really cool. And if we jump over, there we go with the imagery. And again, the vinyl, 33.5 RPM, heavier vinyl. So a good collection of records in there. And we're just going to close that guy up. And then we've got U2, the Joshua Tree, remixes, outtakes, and B-sides. So we've got, it looks like a identification sheet from Windmill Lane Recording Studios from Dublin, Ireland. And dated February 86. You got the track reel identification, and you've got the remixes here, and it indicates, sort of who's there. We've got some nice hand-written lyrics here, so that is super cool. And again, we've got some outtakes here. And it looks like we've got some tracking sheets. And these are, again, just empty record sleeves. Some handwritten notes. And then, of course, we have the records themselves. So on side 1, we have One Tree Hill, Bullet, The Blue Sky, Running to Stand Still. And then on the B side, we have Red Hill, Mining Town, With or Without You, Where the Streets Have No Name. And we've actually got more. We've got, it looks like we're going to have at least 6 sides here. Then we've got, I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For. That's an alternative mix 87, One Tree Hill reprise. Silver and Gold, Beautiful Ghost, Introduction to Songs of Experience. And then we've got Wave of Sorrow, Desert of Our Love, Rise Up, Drunk Chicken. And then we've got Luminous Times, Walk to the Water, Spanish Eyes, and of course we have Deep in the Heart, Silver and Gold, Sweetest Thing, and Race Against Time. So, I mean, we've got a good number of remixes here for that. And again, it's kind of nice. We've got the Joshua Tree with the gold embossing on the cover here. Nice kind of white alternative, I guess, because these are remixes. Kind of a nice contrast to the black of everything else. And then as we go, we've got the Joshua Tree U2 photographs by Anton Corbijn. And again, these are prints, and this is what I'm excited for. So we got this super nice black insert here, nice heavy paper with the gold embossing again. And we're just going to go and pop these out and take a look at them all. So we've got everybody here. You know, I love sort of the colors in the background of, you know, the RV that they're sitting in. I really dig that shot. Here they are outside the Harmony Motel, and the guy's looking super young. I mean, this is a while ago. Again, great shots. A lot of these I've never actually seen before until this time. Looks like a nice little abandoned mining town here. Also very, very cool. And this is looking reminiscent more of the album here. And again, you know, these are very cool shots, all in color. And I shot a Bono by himself. I mean, these are all phenomenal shots. Mr. Mullen here. And we got the Edge. All stunning, stunning photography. And of course, we've got Mr. Clayton here as well. So, I mean, all fantastic stuff. And this is what I love about, you know, sort of these box sets. If you've watched my channel before, I've done other unboxings with different bands for albums such as this. And, you know, it's, for me, a big part of it, again, is, you know, sort of the photography and, you know, sort of the pictures of the past and stuff that you may not have seen before. And we got this nice hardcover book. This is sort of the last thing within the box set. The Joshua Tree photographs by the Edge, which is really cool as well because, you know, up until that point, I had no idea that the Edge was super into photography. It's a nice hardcover book, nice and thick. Looks like we've got some great thing dedicated to Garvin Evans, 1931 to 2016. And we've got some interesting shots. I don't know how well that's going to show up there, but it's quite dark. Probably working on a timer is my guess. We've got a nice introduction here, which we'll go over later. But it looks like, you know, the cool thing going out and documenting, you know, your road trip. And again, you know, my guess is this is all going to be black and white. It is all in film. Of course, there's Joshua Tree there. The Edge self-portrait and a hubcap, a van, bus. And I mean, it's just cool imagery. If for nothing more, you know, just seeing, you know, what went on this trip, you know, and just sort of documenting things. And that is the beauty of photography. And Anton there looking very, very young as well, you know, and just the skies and the scenery, you know, just you can see, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but just some of these landscape shots. I mean, it is beautiful country out there. And there's something to be said about film. You know, there's a lot of grain in these photographs, but it gives it that texture, that characteristics that, you know, makes it really, really kind of cool. Lots of landscape shots. And then, of course, we've got Adam doing a walk here. You know, it's just cool. You know, sometimes, you know, it's just cool to document. You got the camera crew here carrying equipment, you know, and it's just beautiful, beautiful country. You know, you can kind of see guys dipping down in the rocks, you know, holding paper to get the lighting right. You know, it's all very, very cool. You know, it's amazing stuff. So, I mean, you know, to me, this alone is worth, you know, the price of this box set. In fact, I would say, you know, this photo book is really awesome in the sense that, you know, you've got shots that have never been seen before. It's great to look at. If you are a fan of U2, I am sure that you are going to enjoy it. And there you go. I mean, and ending in Vegas. I mean, it is, really, really cool. So there you have it. That is a quick unboxing of U2's The Joshua Tree Deluxe Vinyl Edition. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think down below. Remember, leave a comment, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button so you get notifications. And until next time, see ya.